Yo guys, welcome to the show. This is Platform 256. My name is Faye, and of course you're hanging out with me here at Air Lounge, the #1 hotspot in Kampala. Otherwise guys, when I say platform, you get to know that this is the #1 youth show where we get inspire, motivate, and make sure that we are building. Everything that basically airs on this show is all about building you guys out there who are watching this show. We have 3 cool segments. When I say cool segments, I am not kidding guys. I have the #1 segment, by the way, which is also my favorite, is the Young Achievers segment with my girl Zoe. She gets to sit down with one of you guys out there who is moving and shaking your world, who is changing things in their community, things that you're building your life and building other people's life out there. You get to talk about your dreams, your life, your story. Your voice is basically heard. Another very interesting segment is your topics. We get to sit down, the 3 of us, me and my cool squad. We talk about the things that matter to you, your topics, every small discussion, every small things that are affecting you guys. We'll bring them down here and we'll get your views and basically get your voice heard out there. And another segment, your event with my man Pato. We come to your hood, hang with you, have some fun, chill with you guys and get to know what's up, what's happening. We have also some other cool stuff right here on the show. We have the blockbusters, your top trailers. We get you all the movies that are making the numbers and breaking the show box. We also get you your top 5 tracks. These are all the music that you've been selected by you, the top songs that are rocking this week. We'll lay them out for you right here on the show. And of course, I don't hang alone. I have a cool squad. So let me take you guys all the way to Pato and Zoe. When I come back, keep it right here, Platform 256. Welcome back to the show. It is still Platform 256 right here, the #1 youth show. And of course, I told you guys that I don't hang alone. I have a cool squad that is down for me, that is down for you guys as well. And of course, with me is Zoe and MC Pato. What's up, guys?
Nothing much. We are cool, Fi. How are you doing?
I'm good, man.
Look beautiful as usual.
As always. And of course, what's up, Pato?
I'm doing good. So great.
What's with the pink? I feel like guys, those are daring guys.
My friend Joe Malika told me guys who put on pink are always fashionable. You know what's up.
I don't know who's watching because today Pato is on another level, guys. But hey, I told you we have 3 segments right here on the show that are dope and dapper. And of course, my #1 and favorite segment is with Zoe right here.
Yes, that is the Young Achievers segment where we get to host the young people, young role models in society who are actually benefiting us a lot. They're helping people here and there. Forget about the government and what it can do for us. These young people have, stood up and they're doing something here in Uganda. So I have a one-on-one with such individuals on this segment to inspire you before you actually expire. So in case you want some inspiration for yourself as a young person, this is the segment for you on Platform 256.
And I told you guys that there's also another cool segment right here on the show. Pato comes to your place, hangs out with you, gets to know what's happening in your hood, catch up with you guys. So what's up, Pato?
This particular segment is where I get down to your schools, your events are what's happening around town. Of course, we promise to, make the events next year more meaningful. So we get up close and personal down in your schools and, we deliver what we have to deliver.
It is still Platform 256, and that's like the #1 youth show that is happening in this country, man. And we have a topic. I told you guys that we have a topic where we talk to you guys. We get to air out all your opinions, all the things that are affecting you back in your community. We bring them down here on the show and break them down. And of course, this one was... No, let me just say this was chosen by Pato because he's fresh out of high school.
Yeah, just fresh from out school. I'm a fresh at campus.
And he wants to basically break down what is the most memorable moments like you've had from school.
Yeah.
Mine, man, I was in a Catholic school, so...
Definitely, I was also, from a Catholic school.
You guys, we used to have like mass, and I'm a Muslim, but I attended all these things. I would have mass, would have what is this called, where they read out what's what, but it's basically we do it in front of Mary, and there were so many things, man. I think that's like the most memorable, simply because we were forced to attend that stuff every now and then.
So you were praying?
No, I respect all religions. No, I respect all religions. That's why I attended all these things, mandatory or not. I did attend all of them.
Yeah. So to you, it's unforgettable.
Yeah. By the way, I also carried the cross. That was like the most memorable thing that I've ever done.
Schools.
I carried the cross.
Yet you're a Muslim.
Yes.
Actually, personally, I was also from a Catholic school. Yeah, St. Joseph's Nagalama. I won't get to the, the Catholic bit of it, but I'm an entertainer. So my memorable moments are, those days we used to have, dances in school, club, club functions, interact, I was the MC, I used to kill it, these are, you could go on stage and, after all guys are like, yeah, that's my man Patanda, I used to feel so great, man. If you had sang as a Snagalama those days, you know what I'm talking about.
Personally, my memories in school are so like, they're sucker moments. These are moments that leave me in tears when I recall. So I hated wearing stockings. So every time I had to wear my stockings, I dodged the whole idea of stockings on my uniform.
So you were a stubborn girl?
Not really stubborn, as a silent banner. Silent banners don't really make noise, but they have their action going on. Yeah. So I hated wearing socks, but at times I would use blue soap to wash my stockings, so they turn blue. Really? And then the funny bit about this, I'm a prefect of academics, uniform and information.
Shout out to Zoe's OGs and OBs.
Living by example is so hard because kids would look at me with this thing of, isn't she the prefect? Why are her stockings blue?
Oh, you were
You're supposed to be white, yeah.
You guys must have all your memories. You also, if you're fresh out of high school or you're still in high school, you definitely have those moments that have held you, that even after 10 years, you're going to talk about them. So you need to share them with us right here on all our social media platforms. You tweet, text, and Instagram, all those moments, and we'll be talking about them. They'll be scrolling on the screen, or we talk about them right here on the show. So make sure you get all those info back to us. Otherwise, we take a short break. When we come back, we head to Zoe's segment. Yes, guys, welcome back to the show. It is still Platform 256, the number one fresh and clean show that is on TV right now. And I tell you guys, when we come back, we're talking about Zoe's segment. That is the Young Achievers segment. So what do you have for us?
Well, this time around for the Young Achievers segment, I did catch up with a young gentleman who is not only young, but he's definitely successful. He's got all the tips, he's got all the inspiration we are looking for as young people. He's doing a lot of projects. So if you've not heard of Reach a Hand Uganda, Humphrey is the gentleman I'm talking about. We've seen him on our TVs, as in his face is not new. He's somebody who is a young role model, and we definitely want to be in his shoes. So in case you want all those tips on how to succeed, this is the segment for you today. He's going to be sharing a lot for us. Welcome to the show, Humphrey Nabimanya.
Thank you. I love the way you pronounce my name, by the way.
How do I pronounce it?
Nabimanya.
Like with a lot of care?
With a lot of energy. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because you're a big person. You're doing great things for the young people. So we look up to you.
Thank you. I'm really humbled as well to be on the Platform 256. And I'm also happy to be part of the show. Yeah.
Okay, so for the people watching out there, they want to know who's Humphrey Nabimanya. I've given you several introductions. But you, as you, how do you describe yourself? I'm
Humphrey Nabimanya, born in Mbara district. Katereza is my village where I come from. I'm super proud of it. We are a family of 26. I'm the last born. Wow. I'm a very humble, energetic person. I've also been on TV before like you. Definitely. I really enjoy doing what I'm doing right now. Yeah, so that's something small about me. I might say I've been a very lucky person. Born in a family of 26, lost my biological mom when I was 9 months old. I was brought up by my sister. My sister, it was her first time to come to Kampala. She came with me as well. And, it was more of that life that I come from. Even right now, where I come from in Katereza, there's no electricity, there's no water. We're still like so much into, I might say, the abject poverty, by situation, by the exposure that we have, by also the situation that we live in. And my sister tried so hard, at least for me to go to school. Even if I used to walk miles to schools without even break tea or any parking at school in my nursery or kindergarten, it was more of like life lessons teaching you of who you are. I went to Chitebi Primary School at that time. It's in Bunamwaya side. It's where I started from P1 to P5. From there I went to Rubaga Girls. It's not a girls' school actually. It's a mixed school, but called Rubaga Girls. And it was from P5 to P7. And in that time is when I was so much involved because my sister was HIV positive, the guardian husband was HIV, the partner was also HIV positive, and they were living an open life to the society, telling people about their status. And so I had to learn so much from them. And also through that, it was more of the push of like, you know, I have to tell my peers about this. I have to talk to my friends about HIV. I have to tell everyone about this deadly disease because it is something that ripped off, you know, a part of me. It's something that I would see that my sister was really struggling with, and also different peers of her friends that used to come at home for counseling. And so one day I knew that I have to, there's a drive that was so much in me, and that made me never give up on school. It never made me give up on what my cause was all about. And even in school, most of the times I used to be in clubs of and AIDS, Youth Alive. At that time, there was so much of the booming clubs, the World Sesame program, and so many other programs that were involving young people to understand about HIV, to understand about reproductive health. And I grew up in that kind of channel. I remember I started up a TV show on one of the TV stations in Uganda. That was in 2007. That's when I joined the TV like you. You know, I was so much passionate. And also what put me on TV was basically for me to tell my story.
Like a platform for you to share.
Yes, it was a platform for me to tell my story. It was a platform to encourage other young people to tell their stories. It was also a platform to support other young people, you know, have their dreams. And I'm so lucky and I'm so happy that through that platform it has produced so many TV presenters that we have in the country and that I've been part of, you know, and that's what really makes me a very satisfied person where I am. So that kind of drive, that kind of passion, where I've come from, the humble background I'm from, it has enabled me to, you know, it has enabled me and Richard Hand and other colleagues to be what we are right now.
Let's talk about what you're doing right now. Reach a Hand Uganda. How did you start the initiative?
Reach a Hand started like, we all have different passions. We all have different dreams. We have goals that we want to achieve. And from when I was while in P6, I used to do a lot of peer counseling within school, within my community. My parents are HIV positive. They have raised me up to be who I am, and they were so much open about it. And so the time I thought about starting up something that can motivate young people, that can inspire a lot of them, that can also create a platform for so many young people to really achieve their dreams. And Reach a Hand was one of them that I really thought that one day I'll have to start it. And in my first year at campus, at university, you know, I talked to a few friends that really joined my cause, and then Reach a Hand is now what it is right now.
Wow, definitely a big project. So Reach a Hand, how long has it been in existence since it started?
Right now, 8 years. Wow. Yes, so we shall be celebrating our 10th birthday in 2020. Hopefully I'll invite you. By then maybe you'll still also be in the same platform. So I'll definitely invite you. So that's when we shall be. But it's been like more of it's a road that is full of potholes. But in that life is about never giving up until you reach the final destination.
Well, I see Reach a Hand, you've been all over the place, like different regions. What are some of the regions you're actually heading to, those you've been to? Just give us a slight in-depth analysis.
We have projects that really look at on a national level, but also we have projects that also focus so much into different areas. For example, in the West Nile, working in 8 districts. We are in the Southwest, working in Mbara and Kasese and Kabale. We are in the Eastern region, working in Jinja, Butalija, the Greater East mainly. And that's why you find that there are more concentrated issues that young people are facing, issues on child marriage, issues on teenage pregnancy. Imagine young women and girls dropping out of school due to sanitary towels, not understanding how to manage their menstrual hygiene or menstrual cycles. So there are a lot of challenges that young people really go through. Also, we are going to be working in Kalangala, working in Katakwi, working in the Karamoja region as well. That's where we're working and concentrated more of our projects. So our projects cut across. They are both online, offline, addressing issues from child marriage, teenage pregnancy, issues on SGBV, sexual gender-based violence, issues on gender-based violence, issues on reproductive health, and so much of that. We're also into schools as well that we work in. But also so we are diverse, we do a lot of good things for young people, for them to understand the issues they're really going through.
Yeah, so young people have a lot of issues going through. Is that
Yeah.
why you have the peer-to-peer sort of counseling going
So
on?
the peer-to-peer is a more important part of it, because at the end of the day, you have to make young people understand fellow young people.
Yeah.
So it's about equipping young people with knowledge, skills, and the proper attitude on how they can support other young people. So that's why we have a Peer Educators Academy program that we enroll every year, and then we work with the peer educators for a whole year. And as well, they don't stop from counseling other young people, but also they get opportunities. And also we have seen, you know, we've talked about your friends, the Thintiers, have got so many opportunities, the Tamales, the Who, and that's how the work the academy builds you up in that direction.
So let's speak about some of the partners you have as Reach a Hand Uganda. What are some of those partners that are actually helping you run this project?
The biggest partners are mainly the human capital that we have, people like you personally that believes in what we do, because you contribute. That's why I say, Humphrey, come and we talk. So me talking, we're talking to our biggest partners that we have. And also we get some donation, you know, from the European countries, USA, and also do a lot of private sector fundraising. So in country, we get a lot of support. And also the ministries that we work with to achieve the mandate that we are having. So those are some of the partners that we do have.
As Reach a Hand Uganda, do you believe you have had a big impact on Uganda, the youth you've helped? Are there something inspirational at the moment?
I think as Reach a Hand Uganda, we have created up a very huge impact in terms of supporting the young people, realize their goals, supporting young people, achieve their dreams. And also this is visible, it's seen, you know, looking at our young people that have worked with us directly and how they have really benefited from that, looking, because all over the country we have a network of 372 young people that we work with directly. And all that really benefit from our programs, from our products, and also they are able to influence change into their communities they are working in.
How many youth empowerment centers have you managed to put up so far?
As Reach a Hand, we have created 9 youth health centers so far, and also we are still expanding. And also these youth spaces is why it brings young people together for them to learn entrepreneurial skills, for them to share knowledge, so for them to draw up work plans on how they can influence other young people in a very good way. So that is still in progress, is still growing, and there are spaces that young people can freely enjoy themselves, share knowledge, you know, create things and support each other.
So just like any business, there are those hardships that set in terms of challenges. What are some of those challenges that you face as Reach a Hand Uganda?
Of course, challenges have been many, and also this comes to everyone who's watching there. You know, starting up something is one thing, but also believing in it is another. And also other people believing in it is also something else. Of course, the challenges we have, people never used to believe in us, but we kept doing what we're doing. Challenges come in whereby you don't have capital to do something, but you know, it's about how do you respect people, that they're the best capital that you have, and how do you utilize their potential to contribute to your cause. So yeah, challenges come day by day, and now also managing people is one of the biggest challenges. So it's about every step. From the beginning, it has its own challenges. Why it is right now, it even have more challenges than anything else. Money might stop being a challenge, it might be still coming, but how to maintain it? You know, transparency is another challenge. How do you work with transparent people? So at the end of the day, it's about how do you manage your bigger expectations that you have from people, and also the expectations that you have with those that you're working with.
Okay, so let's speak about the future business prospects you have for your organization, at least in the next 5 years. In
the next 5 years, we want to establish an institute that can train different people in different calibers, whether you've gone to school, whether you've not gone to school. You want to become a trainer, you want to become a matron, you want to become a warden, you want to become a peer educator, you want to become a TV presenter, you want to become a PR, so that we can give these skills to the young people so that they can be able to make their own ventures. Because one of the things is that we have very many entrepreneurs, but they don't have the opportunities, or they don't have the ability to start up their own projects. But we want to really give them that opportunity.
Okay, so finally, as we finalize, I'd like you to say something to the young people watching. How can they actually be like you, you know, have an organization, something that you're doing?
You know, one thing I have to tell the young people is that this world, we are put in this world so that it can depend on us, not us depending not letting, not us depending on this world.
Yeah,
You know, sometimes what I try to mean is that we are supposed to procreate, innovate, and also find solutions for our own challenges.
Yeah.
But not letting our challenges be a problem of this world.
Yeah.
You know, and this really comes to so many young people. We love to have a life that we cannot afford. So meaning that you're letting this world depend on, you're depending on the world than letting the world depend on you. We are seeing people that are driving a G-Class Benz at 25, at 23, not understanding why your grandfather is driving that Benz at 60 years. He has taken years to work for it. But why do you have to run to earn so quick, and yet you can build up yourself so that in future you can be able to enjoy? So we are gaining so much quickly because we want quick gains, not working hard for them, not understanding what you are. And so the advice I have to give you is that no matter where you are, no matter how young you are, if you start focusing on that life and chasing that dream, you're going to start enjoying your life at 30 years. I know there are very many young people out there that are giving up on life. Also, we always have those moments. Sometimes we want to give up.
All hope is lost.
All hope is lost. But when you're in that moment, there are things that you have to look. I have to look at. Am I going back to the village?
Yeah.
I used to look at that. If I go back to the village, then what am I going to do? So it was my driving factor. You know, and also one thing that I had is that I wanted to be that change in my family. I wanted to be that pillar in my family. So it kept me going. But also I've seen young people that give up, they go on drugs, they go on alcohol. Like that's the solution. But if you ask someone who is 40 years that did the same decision, right now they regret it 100%. They regret that if I had used my time very well, because time is the factor. The time that you're going to smoke, the time you're going to drink alcohol, that's the time that you're using to kill your life. And then in future, you're going to be regretting about it. So this is not the time for you to give up. This is the time for us to try and fail as many times as possible, that one day you're going to achieve it. So no one that is so successful that everything came on a silver platter. Even those that are born in rich families, things are never easy for them. You know, it's about how many times you try, how many times do you fail. That is going to bring you success. So don't give up on life. Don't even dare let life give up on you.
So just give us a few last words, as in how can we find Richer Hand Uganda? Where are the offices, social media platforms?
Yeah. Richer Hand is so open for all the young people. Right now also we just closed our Peer Educators Academy applicants. We had about 673 young people that applied as well. You're welcome to come and be part of it. We are found on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Just type Richer Hand. We shall be found on Google. You can type Richer Hand. Our office is so open for everyone. And next year we have amazing activities. We're going to be having a girl festival that is happening on the 8th of March. That is going to be super awesome. We are having our HIV I Know Kati concerts that are going to be happening the whole of next year. We're having the Young Achievers Awards as well, that is going to be happening next year. We're having so much that we have so much in stock with you. We are going to be in schools and in communities. If also you want to be a part of that journey and want to volunteer with us, come and volunteer with us. Go to Karamoja, go to Ajumani, go to Moyo, Yumbe, Koboko, and interact with the young people. And you see, they're not so much different from you who's at home watching. They're the same like you, but they have so many issues. They have so many challenges. Imagine a girl at 13 getting pregnant. Imagine a girl at 12 being in someone's house as a married girl. So that girl needs your help, and she needs exactly your help. And your help is not about money. Your help is the motivation and being a role model to that girl.
Thank you so much, Humphrey, for coming through on our show. Young Achievers, you've definitely inspired us. I just hope to take part in your projects once in a while.
You're welcome.
Yes,
Really.
Thank you so much. It has been a pleasure having you.
I'm so happy as well to be on the platform.
Alright guys, welcome back. It is still Platform 256. You're still hanging out with us here at Air Lounge, and we're just back from Zoe's segment, which is the Young Achievers segment. Man, Humphrey Dabimanya is just a mix of eye candy and, you know, intelligence all in one package. Anyways, we still want to give you a breather, which is the top 3 movie trailers of this week. roll out all those movies that are making the numbers, breaking them at the box office. And one of my favorite, which by the way we're rolling out today, is Nobody's Fool. Now this movie stars Tiffany Haddish. If you've watched Girls Trip and you've watched Night School, which by the way I watched last night, oh my goodness, she is like the next generation of comedians. She is so that crazy, good. Yeah. She's fun to watch, and she stars in this movie. By the way, she's from prison. And she comes to save, okay, her sister gets catfished by a dude. So she comes into revenge. And she's just the usual crazy and fun Tiffany Haddish you've always had on TV. So you need to catch this one, man. You definitely need to have to. What about you guys?
Personally, the movie that caught my eyes is The Grinch. You know, The Grinch, it's an old movie, but it was revamped. Then there is this guy that, you know, had this, he had hatred for Christmas. So he tried, you know, also spoiling other people's moods about Christmas.
As in, who hates Christmas?
You know, it's more of an
That's
animation.
That's the thing.
So this guy is really funny. You know, it's an animation movie. So this guy tried spoiling other people's moods for Christmas.
You need to watch this one. If you want for festive seasons, then you definitely need to watch it.
The trailer is The Truth About Christmas. So Jill, the lady who stars in this movie, that is Carly Hawk, she's definitely taking on a role that is full of comedy. There's romance, there's a lot of fun in this particular one. So she decides to lie to a little kid in the store about a gift she wanted to purchase for herself. A bit selfish, I know. So Santa finds her and casts a spell on her to not lie. Can you imagine, Faza, if you were told to tell the truth all the time, even if your mother phoned you dodging prayers, you hate praying, and you're like, hey, I actually prayed. So definitely the spell is hard not to lie, the truth about Christmas. So imagine just telling the truth everywhere you go, even if you steal, you're like, yeah, I stole. So this is a nice one for you guys to catch up with.
Now that you guys have an insight into all the trailers that we're bringing out for you today, let's go for those top 3 trailers. When we come back, we have so much more. You only have to keep it platform 256.
I'm Tiffany Haddish. Some of you Caucasians may recognize me from the Oscars. Check out the trailer for our new movie, Nobody's Fool.
If I close this deal, I'll be the first Black woman to be a VP in the company. Hi, Mom.
Hey, darling. Listen, it's your sister. She's getting out. If you could pick her up, I'd appreciate it.
What time?
What time? Honey, it's jail. You get there when you can, like the song said.
Hey, girl, hey! Free ass, free ass! I'm about to go out here and shake this ass. Can we go to the club? Ooh, this is nice. It don't smell like roaches in here or nothing. How you get sparkles in the back of an animal? What is this, a Care Bear? I need a job.
Why don't you just work here?
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, that is so dope. Where it say sex, what you want me to put right there?
What you want to put?
Plenty.
I like sexes from my exes. My sister is a bit much.
How can I help you?
I do what they say.
You've been standing in line all this time and you don't know what you want. Okay, you could just stand right there and think about it. Who is this?
Charlie.
Charlie.
He is an amazing guy. She met him online a year ago, but she's never even seen him.
It seemed too good to be true.
If the man looks too good to be true, he is. You're being catfished.
So the dude ain't real?
No, the dude ain't real. He could be anybody.
We need to go and find this son of a bitch who catfished me.
And we gonna tear his ass up.
This should be good. Like that. I'm district in the town. Is she serious?
Girl, I got his address. We gonna do this tonight. We gonna need a saw, some plastic, burner foam.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
That's good. You need to go ahead and let all the liquids out because you don't want to leave no DNA.
You're not helping.
Every time you try to kill a man, you're gonna squirt a little pee. I know that for sure. Mama, it's Tanya.
Who?
It's Tanya.
Oh no, Tonya no here.
Mama, I know it's you.
This connection is so rickety. Hello?
What? Mama, you in the window.
I'm sorry, what?
We not on no cell phone, Mama.
I can't hear you, baby. I can't hear. Oh my.
Mama.
Illumination!
Today, we will do mean things, and we will do them in style. Oh, hello. Happy hour.
What's this?
Excuse me, are you getting that?
No.
I mean, this skater may become the next great name in figure skating.
I am beautiful in every single way. Yes, bring us down. Oh, no. So don't you bring me down. Don't you bring me down today.
The Grinch.
Hey, Zoe.
Wake up, woman!
The article has landed.
New York's next political power couple.
2 top political consulting firms have said that I can pretty much write my own ticket.
I cannot wait to introduce you to my family. They're gonna love you. Thanks for picking up that poppy dot for my little niece. My sister says she can't stop talking about it.
I can't believe I forgot.
It says Colosso Toys has 1 left.
We did it.
Hey, what are you doing? That was mine. I put my name on the box, figuring I could just come back for it later, you know?
Well, your name is on it. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh, Santa.
Did you lie to that little girl?
You don't even know me to judge me.
You're right. Looks like I don't know you at all anymore. Dad, Grandma, this is Jillian.
Hello, Jillian. I hope you're hungry. I made something special for you. Has George told you about it?
Oh, yes, the toxic stew. Family tradition and torture all in one bowl.
She is a riot.
I just picked this up last week at a charity auction for the Audubon Society. What do you think?
It's bad. It should be named Why Cocktails Should Be Banned at Charity Auctions. I don't know what it is. I think I've been cursed by Santa. Suddenly I can't lie.
He looks pretty darn good on this cover as well, doesn't he? Where do you think he got that from?
It's obvious that it comes from you, Mr. Bowman. $24,000 in veneers didn't hurt, though. A little Botox between the brows.
Oh, a little Botox, too.
Jillian even found a picture of my wedding dress, just to see what you think.
I can't lie. She was an A's bride.
Oh my God, get out of there, go!
I mean, since Jillian's being so honest, we aren't actually married.
What?
Alright guys, welcome back from that short break. It is still platform 256 and of course I'm still with my cool squad. I tell you, have a package of so many things on this show, so many cool stuff that is only and only about you. And one of them is your events. I told you guys, we come to your hood, man. We hang with you, we get to know what's up. What's happening, Pato?
You know, they say save the best for the last. As platform 256, we promise to make the events next to you more meaningful. a few weeks back, you know, we got to the Garden City rooftop, and guess what was happening? It was the Buzz Livers Rock. You know, I got up close and personal with the kids down there, the artists, and they also got to contribute about, you know, our topic, what they remember about high school. And yeah, you know, the feedback was so interesting. Take a look at what transpired. What's up, Platform 256? Welcome to the Buzz Livers Rock 2018 happening right here at the Kampala Garden City rooftop. And of course, you know them, come yours truly, MC Pato, right here with the coolest kids of Kampala, you know, high schoolers, you know, Vaki Stewart turning up tonight. And of course, we're going to be getting up close and personal. More of them, we want to know what they think about the show. And you know, men, we're going to be also talking to the artists. They want to be telling us what they think about each and everything happening right here. And of course, keeping Magic One HD Platform 256.
This song go for you, Father sang it for you. Let me talk about it, Father you did it.
What do you remember most about high school?
High school, basically.
About your O-level?
Like preps, morning preps, not doing classwork, that's all.
Alright, so what do you expect tonight at the Buzz Livers Rock?
Having fun, making new friends.
What message do you have for the teens out there, the Vakis, you know, which message are you having for those young kids in holiday?
Just they have to stay in school, stay focused. If they have something they believe they can do, keep the energy and keep doing it.
Any message for the...
Talent never lies. Yeah, talent never lies. Because the last time I was here, I was one of them.
You were in the audience also?
Yeah, but today I was at the stage. So talent never lies.
Anything you miss about high school?
Food.
Food?
Yeah.
Your schools used to feed very well?
Yeah.
Anything you miss about high school?
Rap battles.
How are you?
Fine.
What's your name?
Fiona.
Fiona, which school are you from?
Lowell Girls.
Yo. Which class?
Form 4.
Okay, so what do you remember most about your O-level, about your high school?
Morning preps and evening preps.
Alright, so where do you expect to go for your A-level?
I really don't know, but I would like SETA.
SETA? Alright, so which artist are you expecting for tonight?
Of course, John Black.
John Black, which schools did you attend?
Yeah, John Black nasomera ku Buyogere Secondary School and Asantrabi Buyogere Secondary School. Then nsomera ne ku Asantrabi Primary School. Yonna gali mu Buyogere. Yeah.
So oli mwana wa Buyogere?
Yeah, ndi mwana wa Buyogere kireka bye bimu awo.
Is there anything you miss about high school?
Bingi.
Bingi nnyo.
Manyi mu high school obato beera nnyo ku thing nga tolina responsibilities amaanyi, you know. Just bakuweleza sente za pocket money n'ogyogamu awo nga obimanyi. Then n'amaswaga ago getwaliranga ku buwala, you know. Yeah,
alright, thank you so much, bro. I wish you the best.
And every time when we dance together, we dance the music that we love. Hey, hey.
Levixon, what's up, bro?
Easy, my brother. Praise God. Are you fine?
Amen. So first things first, how was the concert? Kongs, by the way.
Glory to Jesus. Thank you so much for pushing. We do it together. We're a family, a big family as Ugandan, all the Christian people and non-Christian people. The concert was really massive. God really performed miracles. It was packed. Lugogo is now very small. Christian gospel music.
Thanks be to God. So Levixon, this is a Livers Rock, and of course, you know, we want to know what do you have to tell the youths out there, the Livers, you know, the high school Livers, the youth out there, the teens.
One thing I'm going to tell them is to love themselves. They should love themselves so much so that they don't get involved in accidents and all the fights I hear about in the youth. So I pray for the youth every time. Even when I came here, I was like, I really want to see them in 2019 and more years to come. So they should keep safe, you understand, and they should be humble, you understand. They should let God work in them. They should love one another. They should not because they need life.
Yeah, so Levixon, is there that one thing that you really remember about high school and you're like, something you remember about high school?
Yeah, I remember a lot of things in high school. But one thing I would say, I misused my time in high school. At times I wish I was like these boys and girls, understand.
Which school were you by the way, Vixen?
I went to 2 schools. I went to Pasui Parents and Grace Gayaza. Okay. Yeah, and also Mani.
All right, thank you so much, Vixen.
Welcome back. It is still platform 256. Man, this is like my saddest time because hey, we have to leave you guys.
Oh no, signing out.
But there's been so much. We've packaged for you basically so much more. So you need to know that every time it is platform 256, you definitely have to watch this show. Now, you guys, first of all, for all the people who have contributed towards our topic, thank you so much. And for those ones who basically want to talk to me personally, like you want to reach out to me,
Stalkers.
you can, not stalking, but basically you can get me at Faiza Salima on Facebook, at Faiza Fabs on Twitter, and at Faiza Fabs on Instagram. For the Snapchatters, no. What about you, Pato?
Personally, if you wanna, talk to me or give me plot for your events, Facebook, I'm MC Pato. Twitter, Resident Dude. Instagram, MC Pato. Also, those crushing on my hairstyle. You can always see me and, we talk.
What is Resident Dude? Is that like Resident Dude for where you stay?
Resident Dude of my hood.
Which one?
One day, Mugongo Massacre.
Anyway, guys, you can personally get me on all handles. That is Rose Zoe, GMC Zoe, all social media handles. And then in case you have a story as a young person, you want us to help you share your story, you can always reach out to me in my inbox and I'll definitely help you tell your story. Not forgetting, you can always comment on our topics. That is platform 256, all social media handles. We love you so much.
And if you want to have us direct into your news feed, you want to get all the updates that are coming from platform 256, you head on to all our social media platforms. The name is the same. It is platform 256 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Tweet at us and let us know what's happening with you. Otherwise, thank you so much for being part of the show. My name is Faye, and
Pato.
Zoe.
Keep it platform 256 as we leave you with the top 5 songs selected and chosen by you right here on the show. For now, bye-bye.